And good night and welcome back to the REGTC. Back here we are just about to see the commencement of the big one. It's a primetime game. Ducks up against the Uprising. It's the Ducks United enjoying a table topper from the commencement of the tournament. They have been sitting high and dry all by themselves on the top of the table. And they're going to look to go further away as they take on the Uprising tonight. It's the Uprising in the all green with gold numbering. They'll be kicking from left to right, and from right to left, it's Ducks United. Ducks United in their yellow, green, and blue. And the man in goal for Ducks United, a national keeper, Lawrence. We'll run you through the starting lineup in just a while. But what we can tell you is that the man Chadley Charles is not starting for Ducks United, and the man Gayshard, Jonathan Gayshard, he's out injured, so he will be a mere spectator tonight from the bench. Ducks United up against the Uprising. The man in the middle, Moni Richardson. The Ducks line up, regional Lawrence in goal. Number 7 is the midfielder and captain Hakeem McIntyre. In defense, number 3 is the man Zanya O'Donoghue. Number 8 is the midfielder number 8 in midfielder Naomi Crooks. Number 10 is the man who will be striking. He is up forward, Sylvanus, the man Speedy James. It's number 11, Jose Torres. Number 14 is midfielder Elijah St. John. Number 16 is midfielder Jermaine Ricketts. Number 18, midfielder Donjay Charles. As the ball kick straight to the keeper, first ball. In defense, it's number 19, DeAndre Marshall, and number 45, striking tonight, is the man Glenville Rogers. There's a ball played through off the head of Francis. We'll take you through the lineup for Uprising in just a while. This is the ball through. Ashawn Hodge is going to clear. Oh, only as far as, Torres going to lay a boot on that one. That could have spelled danger. And the sideline there of the 18. Francis holds it up. It's it long for Nathaniel. Nat. The lineup for The Uprising sees Kerani Vanterpool in goal, number 1. Number 24, midfielder, Captain Jarvis Jones. Number 2, defender Delaney Francis. Number 3 is defender Ashan Hodge. He plays in the middle of that defense. Number 5 is Chigums. He is playing in midfield tonight. Number 6, another midfielder, Denny Derrick. Number 7 is playing in midfield is Defari Francis. Number 8 is, again, here is Glenn. Oh, that's a good ball. Glenville is through. Glenville, oh, can't find the ball. Glenville can't find the ball. What an opportunity going to begging as Defari Francis looks for Derek. Derek loses out. DeAndre Marshall finds a Sylvanus. Sylvanus, heavy touch, but gets it back. Gets it to Ricketts. Ricketts has Deans with him. Gets a bit of Dean to round off the lineup, the starting lineup for the Uprising. Number 8 is midfielder Jordan Deans. Number 13 played in forward position is Jaron Gale. Number 27 playing in defense is playing in the right back. In the left back position is Joseph Nathaniel Gums, and playing in that defense as well, number 29. That's the man, Joel Orozco. So that's the lineup for both teams. Let's show to Uprising. It's going to be taken by Delaney Francis. Francis takes the throw. Gale picks it up back to Francis. Francis goes back to his defense. Orozco. Orozco picks it up, looks for an outlet. Goes long. Too long. Straight to the keeper, Jelani Francis. Gale, attempted shot, deflection, Jelani Lawrence in the 5th minute of play. It's 0-0. If you're just joining us, we welcome you to our broadcast. And if you're wondering, yes, the Limers would have defeated the Attackers 3-1 and 3-1 thanks to goals from Ikenya Brown, who made it 1-0. It was Keon Lee who got them back on even terms, but it was the super sub, the man Dimitri Niles, who came on and absolutely destroyed. Oh, that's a lovely play. Still danger lurks. Cleared by Orozco. Dimitri Niles scoring 2 goals in 2 minutes. Making it 3-1 for the Limers. And all three points are going to South Hill. The Limers FC. Coach Griffith, the man we call Sowers, Andrew Griffith, making a substitution that was a surprise substitution, but the most surprising substitution of the night was the one that was made by the Attackers. Minute you substituted Gomez, and you left an injured Masimba Boyne in the goal, and it cost them the game.
In the first place, they had to start with their goalkeeper.
They started with a goalkeeper. Masimba Boyne picked up an injury. Hence, he had to go into the goal because they had no bench.
Wow. That was a gamble, though.
It was a gamble. It wasn't a gamble until they substituted Gomez. That's when it became a gamble. Because if a player came, Masimba Boyne was injured.
That's right.
And the fact that he was injured, you had to pull him out of the game, put Gomez back in the game, and bring Cameron on the field.
That's correct.
You brought Cameron on the field for a fit Gomez that you put on the bench, and you paid the price.
And you paid the price.
You paid for it.
And paid it well, too. So again, you know, sometimes you get so in the motion of I'm thinking that you're so confident that your team can do the job, but you're making subs in key areas that is going to really much set you back. And that's what happened with the attackers tonight. And I must say, the Limers played very well in the end. They really played out the attackers.
Played very well. They outplayed the attackers.
And would that go down as one of the upsets that we mentioned in our previous games? That we'll see some upsets in this tournament. And
that definitely is one of them. Here is Glenville Rogers. It's true. Glenville Rogers.
Brilliant goal. What a goal. This one can go down as the best goal in a long time. Did you see that 360 turn? Billy, did you see that 360 turn from the big man?
My.
From the big man?
The big man showed his strength.
At 360.
Shoved off two defenders. And Van der Poel did not know what passed him. Into the back of the net it goes. And in the 8th minute of play, it's 1-0 in favor of the Ducks United.
What a dramatic goal by the big man himself, the man Mali. What a goal. He take on two defenders and in the end a 360 style and putting that one in the V with the keeper had no chance at all. Didn't have a clue. All he had to do was just watch the ball in the net.
Wow. Whoa. It is indeed true. If you're just joining us, it's 1-0. Ducks United leads.
But Mali still play like a national player.
One of the things that I heard Johnson say 3-0 in favor of Ducks United.
I think there's more.
There is not. I don't know. They are not going to be. They are not going to be less than 5 goals in this game. They are not going to be less than 5 goals in this game. And this is a good run again by Torres. Torres holds it up. Torres has help. And oh, that's not a good ball. Ricketts goes back to Mata. Mata picks it up. And Crooks goes back to Lawrence. He goes home.
So Sylvanus is playing very wide on the wing.
That's his place. That's where he plays. He makes the runs from there. Gale does well to Trigums. Trigums can't get past Naomi Crooks. Ricketts. Long run. That looks on our side. The flag wasn't up. That looks very much offside. He's fast. That man is fast. And I am not sure why they have not put Delaney Francis on that left wing.
I don't know.
Che Gums, that's Nathaniel Gums, cannot stop Sylvanus on that wing. I'm just saying. The man is fast. He will just be nicely running with the ball, and then all of a sudden, he turns on the afterburners, and my, DeAndre Charles, he can play.
Oh yeah, he's very, very
clinical. DeAndre Charles can play, and his cousin is not on. Gomez Can't get past Francis. O'Donoghue. St. John finds Matter. Goes wider for DeAndre Marshall. Marshall looks up and gives it away. Jarvis puts that one through. Too much weight on that. Chigums can't lay a boot on that one. Jelani Lawrence.
Very good game so far. Dogs has opened their account the 8th minute or so.
Now, he's going to be running at the central defense.
Who's that?
Oh, that's a good effort there. Cooks is fast. Cooks is just fast. And this game is a speed one. That's a foul.
Fitness have a lot to do with this game, but in the end, experience and all that will showcase and determine the game.
What Docs has is experience. They have speed.
They got speed, they get talent, they got experience. Yeah.
They have speed, they have experience.
That's right. Start from the goal right up. Talking about the national goalkeeper. Giving Angola a chance.
Away. Gale to Derek. Looking back for Gale, finds him. And unfortunately, Gale loses out. Ricketts is looking for Francis. Ricketts, that's offside.
Big time. Don't sleep outside, brother. I know you can do better than that.
I think indecisiveness to pass the ball from Ricketts.
Well,
Jarvis. Chigums. Roscoe puts it out, throw in.
Whenever Dino get the
I'll
ball,
tell you something. What the Uprising can't afford. They can't afford to lose their head tonight. Otherwise, the goal gates will open.
well, with the attacking, striking force Dogs have, I don't know how they're going to slow them down tonight. I really don't know.
Very often you see the Uprising.
Mali is very sneaky and very quick to check on and intercept things. He know where to put himself. There's going to be trouble
At each other when things are not really going their way, and they can't afford that tonight. Not against teams like Docks United. A team like Docks United will make them pay. Derek, Danjay wins it. Ricketts to the big man. Good work by Orozco. But even with the height and strength of Orozco, he can't get the ball off the boot of Glenville. Rogers is just big and he's skillful. Torres finds Sylvanas.
See the switch?
Ashan. Ball across! Oh, almost. Just skimming that crossbar.
Almost. So you see how they are going for the defense of the Uprising.
Sylvanas is playing from wing to wing.
Yeah, he's going to be moving, shifting.
Given away again by Uprising. Good interception by Ashan Hodge. And J. Charles.
Oh,
All alone! He is not offside! He is not offside!
He was left alone.
And Sylvanas James in the 16th minute of play, splitting the defense, everybody standing up and calling for an offside. He's not offside.
He wasn't outside. He was just left alone in the center. He was not outside. They forgot him.
Sylvanas Splitting the defense.
How could you forget him there? You have to keep an eye on that man.
Unmarked. With a hole in their defense.
Big hole.
And he walked through the middle of their defense.
And Sylvanus get
Puts it into the back of the net. It's
Sylvanus
such a
get
goal.
ice cream and vanilla. Vanilla and chocolate and deliver it nicely. Keeper had no chance. Wow.
Johnson said 3 goals
No, it's going to be more than 3 goals.
to nil.
It's going to be more than 3 goals.
I'm
Looking at 6
saying
goals.
no less than 5.
Looking at 6 goals tonight.
I am saying no less than 5.
No, it will be more than 5. You get 3 in the first half, 4 in the second half. Ducks are pumped up. It's going to be more than 3 goals, it's going to be more than 5.
Most of their goals will be scored in their first half. Ricketts,
More
back to
goals again.
Glenville, loses out. Ashan does well. Naomi Crooks to St. John. St. John goes straight back to his captain who dummies and leaves it to run to Lawrence. Danji. Oh, won by Francis. Francis is fast, but Danji is also fast. Crooks gets a boot to it, wins it. Picked up by Jarvis. Jarvis to Denny Derrick. The Fari. Can't win that one. Torres does. Danji Charles looking to trip that one over. He gives it away to Deans. Deans to Gale. Gale. Aimlessly. Not sure what he was trying to do.
Trying to go in.
He gave it straight to the keeper. Naomi Crooks. Torres. Torres loses out to the Fari. The Fari turns, gives it to Delany. Delany looks up with time and space, gives it to Dean. Dean turn. Dean gives it away. And here is James again. James, too heavy a touch there. Too much weight on it. Ahead of Glenville. He was looking for him to
You have to
run
get it straight
around
to
the
man.
man. Was looking for him to go to his right. Wasn't to be. Gale. Dispossess. That's a breakfoot pass, but Ricketts does well. Back to Glenville. Glenville. James. Won't get to that one. Ooh. Nathaniel. Roscoe. Headed back to Roscoe off the head of Charles. Jarvis puts it ahead. But if you know, Jelani doesn't play much on his line, so he's always lining around that penalty area on top of the 18. So those heavy balls will definitely go to him.
Use his box a lot.
I've not seen a keeper who uses their box. There are 3 goalkeepers in this league who make full use of their box. Can you tell me the 3 of them?
Gomez. Wrong or right?
I asked you for 3.
Gomez, Jelani, and what's his name? Brown? Is it Brown?
Who's Brown?
The goalkeeper for the Limers.
For the
Limers, what's his name?
no, that's
No?
Bailey.
No? Bailey doesn't use his box?
I'm speaking primarily of Jelani and Lawrence.
I think Gomez and Bailey use the box.
Gomez and Williams.
Okay,
That's
Williams.
a lovely ball. That's a lovely ball to Torres. But he has with him Francis, Delany Francis for company. Torres gets the better of Francis. O'Donoghue back to the 1-2 ball. The ball is going to run to Naomi Crooks. Crooks picks it up just about the halfway line. Goes back to Mata. Mata looks up. Time and space on the ball. Long ball looking for. Will find Marshall on the right flank. Marshall looking to get past Nathaniel. Does so nicely. Oh, and good work by Gale.
Shot coming in.
But it is with the man who's going to pong it and just wide of the upright.
Ricketts.
That's the man who the Rocket Ricketts. German, the Rocket Ricketts, hitting that one wide of the upright. With time and space, you can't give Ricketts that amount of time and space.
Don't give him space. He and Mali is two players, you don't want to give them too much space. They will shoot. And they will find the target too.
Well, Ducks United players are playing everywhere.
And you can't take out your eyes on Silver. Well compact, well composed. I think the Ducks team have all the tools they need to take them forward. Can't really see them turning back.
Oh, wonderful play by Charles. Good boot in by Jarvis. Naomi Cooks is going to go straight back to Lawrence. Lawrence picks it up. Sends it a long way downfield, looking for Torres.
Torres get hit in his head, in his face. Yeah, there's a hand in his face.
A hand straight in his face.
Not intentional, but you know, the game of football always your hand swinging. Yeah. And maybe we need to wash it out. So it's just maybe just a precaution.
A trailing hand in the face of Torres. Deans.
That's Deans.
Gale. Picked up by Che Guns to the Fari. The Fari looks for Gums. Can't lay a boot on that ball. That was a good looking ball. That's not good clearance. And Cooks clears it now. Only as far as Delaney. Delaney goes wide to Nathaniel. Nathaniel goes looking for Gale. Gale gives it away. Ricketts. Ricketts holds it up. Ricketts turns. Cooks. O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue gives it away to Delaney. Deans. Deans has Charles with him. And that's a soft one. Is that a foul? And he's
It's a free kick.
Not a foul.
It's a free kick. However you
It's
call
a
it.
contact sport.
However you call it.
All he did, he got his body in between the ball, the player and the ball.
Contact sport, but how you contact? It's a contact sport, but how you make contact?
Was that a foul minute?
Not the fall in the eyes of our eyes, but it's the fall in the eyes of the referee.
Fouls on the tree at this moment. Torres does well. Charles. Cooks. St. Jean. Mata. Looking to be cheeky. And he gets back and got a boot to it. And he wins it back.
Silver playing very deep.
He's playing everywhere. I told you that. The Fari.
Watch that. Silver is everywhere. He's a freelance player.
He's supposed to be striking. He's supposed
That's
to be
right.
the forward.
Why is he so deep?
Marshall. Oh, that's a foul.
He sent up Marshall, man. He must have sent Marshall up. Wow.
That could have easily been a card.
That was high foot, eh?
That wasn't a high boot. Gale took him out. It was Gale who took him out from the back. No intention at all to play that ball.
Careful, Marshall. Stay calm,
Absolutely
Marshall.
no intention of playing the ball. He took out the player. And he's very fortunate not even to have had a conversation with.
Have to have a conversation with him.
Torres.
in the 26th minute of play. Ducks United 2-0 to the Uprising. Nice crowd here at the Raymond Gishat Stadium. Right here.
2-0. 2-0 in favor of Ducks United. Goals coming from the boot of Glenville Mali Rogers and from the boot of Sylvanus James. This could be trouble. This can be trouble. Good work by Delaney. Jarvis. No foul, says the ref. Shot. Powder puff.
But on target.
The Fiery does well. The Fiery has O'Donoghue with him. Doing too much with the ball. And that's a foul call.
Whoa. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Wasn't intentional. But the referee had to say something.
Don't think that the referee is too far away from his cards.
Maybe he don't have.
You talk.
You know some of the referees don't have any cards, eh? You'd be
Can't go in the
surprised.
middle without cards. Deans. This
Left.
free kick. Deans with the free kick. Heads on, the ball goes out.
Not a bad kick at all. What's the name of this goalkeeper?
That's Bailey. That's Danny.
That's the man. He uses box a lot.
That's man Danny.
He uses box a
Daniel
lot.
Bailey.
Yeah.
Daniel Bailey. Charles. Crooks. Looking for an outlet. He goes long, looking for Ricketts. Finds the head. And Ricketts is going to lose it to Delaney. Delaney to the Fiery. The Fiery to Delaney. Loses out. Crook takes it off his boot. Deans does well. Deans finds Denny Derrick. Denny Derrick dispossessed. Charles. St. John back to Charles. Charles goes, finds Ricketts. Ricketts is going to find O'Donoghue, who goes back to Crooks, Naomi Crooks. Finds Charles. Charles to O'Donoghue down the left flank. Looking for a return pass. He gets it. Torres was looking for Ricketts. Cut out nicely by Jarvis. Chegums. Dispossessed by St. John. St. John turns, dispossessed. And he gets it back. And he goes back to Lawrence. Lawrence is going to go wide to McIntyre. Marshall. Goes across field to Charles. Charles can't control. He was looking for the outlet before he controlled it.
But I thought Marshall would have hit that ball a little more looking for Torres or Mali. Forward. Rather than going cross field.
Well, that could have been an option.
Would have been a better
Definitely
option.
been an option. True taken. Orozco.
I don't know if you noticed, Millie, but Uprising, what they are doing with the Ducks now, they are putting some pressure on them, maintaining the ball in their half.
And when I said, this, you cannot allow Sylvanus to get a sniff. Marshall does well. Marshall sends it one through to Torres, gives it back to Glenville Rogers. Mali goes wide to Marshall. Not.
Can't pass
Shields
Nat.
well.
cannot
Shields
pass
well.
that.
Oh, Ricketts
Lucky.
could not keep it in.
But Mali could have taken a shot though.
He should have.
He should have taken a shot. I don't know why.
That he was going to.
Yeah, but he changed his
Charles
mind.
goes up as well.
He changed his mind.
Ricketts. Deflection there. Cooks. Jelani goes wide to his captain. Mata over the top. Sylvanas dispossess. Gale spinning and turning. And is that going to be our first? Is that going to be our first? No.
No, it's a throw, but it was a good tackle. There's all ball. Sylvana's just
Some
shaking
Ducks
up the
bench-
youngster a little bit.
Back bench is making noise. Say, that wasn't, that's our throw. That should be our throw.
No. It's a throw against Ducks.
In fact, it's not a throw. It's a free kick.
It's a free kick, yeah. Well, there was some foot contact too, I guess. Lucky a card was an issue. The referee don't have cards.
Mata. Ricketts. Marshall. Mali. Charles. It's Donji Charles. Over the top for Mali. Mali. In the 33rd minute of play, puts it into the back of the net. Ducks United are up 3 goals to nil.
So Johnson asked for 3 goals, he got it. You asked for 5, you will get your 5 goals. I'm asking for more.
I said minimum 5 goals.
That is the problem I have with you. You better get your act together and say how much goal you want. How many you want? Because Johnson get his 3 goals. I haven't got none as yet.
The minimum goals we are going to have tonight,
Is what?
it's 5.
It's going to be more than 5.
Because Uprising is going to score.
It's going to be more than 5.
Uprising is going to
Uprising
score.
is not going to score tonight.
Uprising is not scoring.
That's how much confidence I have in what I'm seeing. I'm looking at a team that pretty much dominating so far. And I could only see them getting stronger in the second half.
No.
That's my prediction.
No, I'll tell you something
I'll
tell you something about
I'm not
football
being greedy,
minute.
but that's what I'm seeing.
I'll tell you something about football.
Tell me.
You have to look at the bench. You have to look at the bench.
The bench is healthy, but the bench don't have the quality to replace what I'm seeing.
You have to look at the benches. And so if you look across there to the Ducks bench,
Well, Charles is there on the bench. Brother Charles
I'm
is
not
there.
sure Charles is going to play tonight. And if he plays, of course, that is strength
the only
coming on.
person-
That is speed. That is energy coming onto the field.
The only person I see wouldn't play tonight is Johnny, because Johnny is taking a little injury rest. That's fine. But everyone else is
Ball and
available.
stripped over to Gale. Gale, good looking ball to, and Denny Derrick was looking to who he wanted to pass the ball to before he collected the ball. Deans with a shot, deflection, straight to the keeper.
The other thing we don't talk about much, the quality of the goalkeeping for Ducks will keep them in the game all the time. And that's a plus. The quality of their goalkeeping. On both sides, whether it's Darius or Lawrence. So that's very much, that part is taken care of. So, you know, the defending champions is looking good so far. Sitting on the top of the table, as you mentioned earlier. Referee, why is that? I see his hand by his his hands is there, but there's no card. That's why I tell you he's not playing the cards tonight. Somehow
that is the last warning.
The last warning.
To you, that's the last warning. The next time
will be
it's
the
gonna
card.
be card.
No.
But Donahue heads this one straight onto the boot of Ricketts. Rickett back to Donahue. Donahue down the left flank. Cuts it back.
Why would he cut it back and Sylvanas right there?
Mali. So look at the skill of the big man.
The big
Look
man
at the skill of the big man.
The big man is something to watch, you know. I'm telling you. Number 45 is something to watch, you know.
Torres. To McIntyre.
The man still can play, you know.
Long ball. Looking to send James running. Cut out by Delaney. Making the run. Delaney.
Oh, that's a card there.
I told you
that's
next one was going to be a card.
You shouldn't do that, Charles.
I told you the next one was going to be
Charles,
a card.
that didn't call for, Charles. Honestly speaking. That did not call for. Putting your team at risk now. You're on a yellow card now. You could be easily on a red card. Come on, brother. That didn't call for a towel. Knowing the talent you have, that didn't call for. What are you pulling the man's shirt for?
It wasn't his shirt.
What are you pulling the man's shoulder for?
He almost pulled off his hand.
Why you want to pull off the man's hand for? That don't call for. In the center of the field. He's not causing no danger to your defense. He's not a goal saving.
To the Uprising. Deans is going to take it. Taken into the arms of Lawrence.
In the 38th minute of play, tell me more.
How long are you going to go to break with 4 goals?
No break tonight. No break for you tonight.
45. I'm calling it 4 goals at the break.
So you still want your 5-ish?
I'm saying 5 minimum in this encounter.
You can't bet with Millie, you know. Millie always have this kind of betting that, you know, I don't understand you. Why you can't just be straight?
I am, very. Gale for me is playing too deep.
You know what I would do with Gale? I would change Gale's position. I would make Gale become like Silva. Place himself in certain areas where they don't even know where he is. And create something dramatic. But he only play in one position.
But that he does well. Read that one very well. Oh, he does well. He kept it in. It's on the line. He kept.
Boy, no whistle blow.
The whistle went.
Okay.
The whistle
well,
went.
a quarter of the ball went out.
But that's amazing. That's the AR call. That's not the referee call. That's the AR call. And it happened 6 feet away from the AR, and the AR didn't raise his flag.
Well, maybe he didn't see it.
I'll say no more. I'll say no more on that.
You know, sometimes something is in front of you and you can't see it. Someone had to point it out to you.
Oh, that's a yellow card. He didn't see. The referee did not see.
But the ARC.
The referee did not see. His positioning was bad. His
So
position
why the flag
was
didn't
bad.
go up? So why the flag didn't go up?
His position was bad, and it should have been an AR call. This is James! Saved by the keeper.
Saved by the keeper and the pole.
Throwing to Ducks.
Saved by the keeper and the pole.
The referee positioning was bad, and so can only give
Millie, give your prediction before you leave.
free kick.
Give your prediction of the entire game.
Of the-
Goals and who's going to win.
In the entire game, 6-1 in favor of Ducks United.
You got the 6 now.
Yellow card.
To who?
Torres.
2 yellow cards on the Ducks team. That's bad for the next game. Be careful, guys. I have to make some sense.
I am confused. I'm a bit confused. Tell
me why.
Because if you're going to give a yellow card over there for a similar offense at this one, why wasn't this one given a yellow card?
Because the linesman didn't communicate with him and he didn't see. The linesman see everything and didn't communicate with him.
I'm just saying, I'm just thinking about the inconsistency.
This game will get physical in the second half, but I think that,
The distance from goal,
so 2 cards were given to
understand
the
that.
Ducks United.
both
2
plays
yellow.
similar plays. Francis puts it through. Only find Crooks, Naomi Crooks, to Charles. Ricketts. Ricketts turn. Ricketts has Jarvis with him. Oh, that's a good looking ball. Charles. Danje Charles!
Silva can't find his feet.
The
And
ball
he
was
knew that was
played
coming.
behind of him. Oh, that's a foul. No whistle. Hey. Inconsistency is what I'm speaking about.
I see a goal coming.
Francis finds Chigums finds Denny Derrick to the Fari cuts. He has time to Denny Derrick. Oh,
2 hand. Good play though.
I saw what he was doing, but too much weight on the ball. Too much weight on the ball. McIntyre. Ricketts. To Mali looking to send Torres running. Ball cut out, throw in. Ashawn got there first. Put it out for a throw in. So the man in the middle of Money Gums. Yeah. One, Kevin Paul, and the man Claxton. Yeah, 2. Fourth official for this game is Monique Carty doing the fourth official duties. Here is Charles. Still Charles. Good work by Jarvis Jones. It is a good work by Marshall to this launch that ball from the boot off. That's Ricketts puts it over for Naomi Crooks. Crooks goes back to Lawrence very confidently. Charles. Marshall. Back to Charles, who goes middle of the field to Naomi Crooks. Crooks goes left wing, to O'Donoghue. Goes back to Crooks. Crooks is going to go to Mata in the 45th minute of play. Charles. Mata. Ball.
The big man.
Straight on the body of Ashawn. Here come Deans.
That's a foul.
That's a foul.
Yeah. It's a foul. Sorry for the
And
youngster.
his hand may have gotten walked on.
Sorry for the youngster.
His hand may have gotten walked
Sandwich between 2 players. Medics call and arrive on the spot.
His hand may have gotten walked on, but he's going to be okay. Deans. Free kick. Could very well be the last kick off the half. One minute.
And that's all you need, brother. 1 minute.
You need seconds, not a minute. You need seconds. Gale. Ricketts. That's all we're going to see for the first half. Whistle goes. It's a 3-0, 3-0 in favor of Ducks United. After some words from the man minute, we're going to take you into the half. And
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a very good first half. Ducks United pretty much dominated the first half in the result of 3-0 to the Uprising. And I'm sure in the second half, the Uprising will do the best they can to come up against the champions, Ducks United. And yes, indeed, a very good atmosphere here at the Raymond Igisha Technical Center. Nice crowd. You can get a drink. You can get some music. You can just have a good time if you're looking to be out tonight. It's Tuesday night right here at the Raymond Igisha Stadium in the Valleys. Action at its very best. Football at its very best. Thank you and see you in 10 minutes or so. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Raymond Igishat Stadium in the Valley in the second half. Well, the first half we've seen the Ducks United scoring 3-0 to the Uprising, and now we're in the second half, and the ball is with the Uprising team now, and we'll see what happens from here. But it's a very good game so far. Nice crowd here, enjoying football at its very best. We've seen quality football for the night. We've seen both teams playing well, but Ducks has pretty much dominated in terms of goals and possession. They pretty much has been the team to reckon with thus far. So here's Uprising going from south to north, let's say that. Shot at goal, but easily taken by the man Lawrence. Trey trying something from the 18-yard box. Nothing wrong with that. You never know. So the Uprising will put on their best show once again and see if they can come up with some kind of goal tonight to see how it's a foul handball by Silva. See how they can hold on to something tonight. But I must say the Ducks has been pretty much in charge of this game so far. Charles kicking this, Crooks kicking this one out. Ball kick back to the captain, Mata. Mata find Charles. Charles find Marshall. Silva is there, but too close. Oh, ball intercepted here by Uprising. The big man, Mali, on the ground, but still creating a great pass. Big kick. And Torres will intercept that one. Oh, Torres went down. It's a foul. It's a foul against Uprising. So, ladies and gentlemen, I must say that football is back in England. It's at the very best. So, if you're looking for somewhere to hang out throughout the weekend, you can always come on down to the Raymond Igishat Stadium, where football is always here to welcome you, whether it's the male division or the female division. And if you love the game so much and can't play in this league, you can always join us every Sunday morning from 7 a.m. for the Masters. Sweat. Right there, the annex, the beautiful annex. Uprising with the ball, but give it away to Silva. And Silva is on a foot race. Sylvanus is on a foot race. Will he score goal number 4? Sylvanus on a foot race. Goal number 4 goes to Silva in the 48 minutes of play. It's, I must say, Silva again scoring his second goal of the night. Well, he gave us the doggy dance, and he's celebrating. So Ducks United, large and in charge. Goal number 4 coming in the 48th minute of play. So the Uprising, I must say that they are doing all they can, but they just can't stop the Ducks' attacking force. The man Silva, Dino, Mali, Charles, Marshall, they just can't stop them. Torres, you just can't stop the Ducks. I predict more than 5 goals tonight. Johnson wanted 3, we give him 3. Millie wants 6, he might get it. Well, he will get it. And we'll see what happens. It will be a free kick against the Uprising. And Marshall will take it. Oh no, well, Mata will take it. Kick in the center looking for Dino. Found him. Dino have 2 players and he went down. It's a foul. 2 players, one on each side. Can't do nothing then. They just had to throw him down. So the goalkeeper for the Uprising, Vanderpool, can't do nothing much to stop the 4 goals that was scored tonight on him. Didn't see a yellow card, but his hand is always by his, his hand is always by the cards, but he don't take it out so often. But he have issued 2 cards already for the night. Ball to Mali. Mali looking for a shot. Fine. Marshall with some skills there. He got 4 players around him. Can't go through. The Uprising entire team is defending. And here's Silva coming over left. Looking for Torres. Can't find Torres. Oh, here's Ricketts with the ball. Go right back to the center defense line. Captain Mata is there. Loose ball, giving it away. And the Uprising number 11 have this one. Uprising, oh, there's a hole in there. That might be a card. We'll see what happens. That youngster there, what's his name? Gale? Is that Gale? Gale is the one holding back the defender. Uprising is doing everything they can to hold on to this game, but they can't. They'll have to score 1 to start with. So far, the Dogs has dominated. Nice ball, Marshall ahead of everyone. Will he cross? Yes, he will. Looking for his guy here. Can't find no one. I'm seeing the referee always putting his hands by his cards, but he don't seem to issue too much. So far, it's only 2 cards I've seen for the night. What's going on here? A player went down? Cramps? So we've seen the first game tonight where the attackers went down to the Limers, 3-1. And it was pure excitement in the end. At one point they were 1-1, and in the last dying moments of the game, we've seen some 2 dramatic goals by the youngster, giving the Limers a 3-point win over the attackers tonight. That could go down as an upset because everyone thought that the attackers was pretty much well put together and pretty much would have been favored to win that game, but in the end, the youngsters did the job. So you're not missing anything. It's just one player is down. Maybe he's suffering from some cramps or so. The medics are on. It's in the 54th minute of play, and he's getting some attention. He's on the field. So I'm seeing him getting up now, so good. I'm glad he's feeling better. So that's great. Game is back on. It will be a free kick for the Uprising. Wow! Wow! The Uprising has scored their first goal. I need to know who is that person that scored it. Looked like Gale scored that goal. I was just a glimpse. My eyes was just flicking on something else here. I was looking at something to tell you there, and the goal score, I think Gale scoring the first goal for the Uprising. And yes, in the 55 minutes of play, it's 4-1. Game on. Ravens had no chance. So it's 4-1. So tomorrow, Wednesday, the 10th of April at 6:30, we will see the Shining Stars FC playing the Youngsters FC. That's at 6:30 tomorrow. So we have that game for you tomorrow night. So come out and see the girls in action tomorrow night. So tomorrow night we'll see the Youngsters against the Shining Stars, 6:30. And on Friday, we will see in the men division the Eagles Claw coming up against the Lions. And that game will start at 6:30 on Friday. And on Saturday, we will see Western Predators against the Spartan. And on Sunday, the 14th, 8 p.m., we will see Uprising against Diamond FC. So that's what's going on this week. So back on track, we've seen Uprising scoring their first goal. And Ducks kind of surprised Ducks a little bit because they didn't expect that. Well, the ball is wrong. If you're going to score on me, I should be able to score on you. And that's the way it goes. Full possession of that ball is Uprising. So goal scoring by, is it the big man Mali again? So Ducks United move up to 5 goals. (5-1) in favor of Ducks, but I need to get some information out there because I'm not getting any help with something I need to know. I'll be right back. So Torres scoring goal number 5, and for the Uprising, Jaron Gale scoring for the Uprising. So it's 5-1. Ducks United 5, Uprising 1. We're in the 60th minute of play, and both teams are there. And I must say that the Uprising are doing the best they can, but the Ducks, man, with Silva, Torres, the big man Mali, Ricketts, and all those attacking Charles and all those guys, they just pretty much playing football. Here's a chance. Lawrence will come out and hold. Ball in the air. Lawrence got it very much safely. I'm sure would have feel real good to know he's scoring a goal on the national goalkeeper. That should motivate him to even play better in this game and any other game coming up. Ricketts to the ball. He found the captain, Mata. Ball placed nicely here, but can't find John. Here is Torres coming down the line. Quick pass. Quick pass. The keeper come out and hold safely. Using his box and hold that ball. That was a good move by Van der Poel. You have to use your box. Utilize your box. Or else the guys will just keep scoring on you. Trey heading that ball but losing it. Donahue. Big shot, Mali looking for Silva. It will be maybe goal number 6. Cross! But the flag went up. Rather late. The flag went up. Flag went up. Mali, you didn't see the flag though. Flag went up late, but the AI is in the right position to decide what he sees. So it was a well judged outside, Sylvanus. It will be a free kick for the Ducks United. Torres is being hungry there by 2 players, one on each side, and the referee said it was a little too much for the young man. So he called a free kick against the Uprising. I want to say good night to all of you out there listening to our football commentary. Thank you for listening. If you're in Anguilla, if you're out of Anguilla, thank you also too. It's the Anguilla Male Division League as it continues. The women will play tomorrow, but tonight is all about the male division. And as I said before, there's football action on Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Marshall. Ricketts. Mali, the big man. Donahue. Charles. St. John. Crooks back to the keeper, Lawrence. Donahue. Crooks. Ball was direct to Sylvanus, but he couldn't hold his ground. Uprising with the ball. Nice pass, yeah. It will be a free kick against the Ducks United. We are looking at a sub for the Uprising team. Can't see the numbers that's coming in, neither the one that's going out, but there is a sub. Shot! Can't find the target, Uprising. Can't find the target. Chance for goal number 6 by Silva, and was, well, he couldn't find the target. He couldn't find the back of the net. Looking for the corner, but the keeper zoned him pretty well, and he just couldn't get that ball in. An opportunity, one-on-one, to get goal number 6, and Vanderpool did well. He zoned him well, and he couldn't get that ball into the nets. Disappointed, but you have to give the keeper some kind of credit too. He won't just stand there and allow you to score. The big man, number 45. Begging for a free kick. Mali, you want a free kick? Marshall. Ricketts. Mali. Oh boy. Mali boy, I don't know. They're turning you around. Big kick. Defense for Ducks did well. Marshall with the ball. He'll take on the player knowing him. Lose it. Dribbling a little too much. In the 68th minute of play, it's 5-1 in favor of Ducks United. Marta, Crooks. Oh, he gives that one away. Trouble. Shot! No. Ricketts. Tough cookie. Fine Charles. Silva wanted. Silva wanted. He got it. Here's Charles. He don't like to shoot. He lost it. Good defense by Uprising. Oh, it's a little bit of a push there. A little bit of a push there. But Charles is sitting on a yellow card, so they gotta be careful. So Trey is the one that was subbed. Uprising came out to play tonight, but they're playing against a top team, playing against the defending champions, Ducks United. So it's not an easy task for them. They would have to fight hard for anything they want. They managed to score 1 goal, but any more goals they want, they have to work very hard for it. Hodge kicking that one to his guy on the wing. Oh, a sizzling tackle here. And that's look like a red card. It's a red card. It's a red card for the Ducks United player, Charles. I see that coming. Charles should have been subbed actually earlier in the game because he's sitting on a yellow card. I mean, come on. I mean, the officials, I mean, the coaches need to watch these things. Charles is sitting on a yellow card. He's a very valuable player. You have the team 5 goals up, 5-1, and you would not sub him and allow him to get a red card. That's insane. That's not good coaching for me. But anyway, nevertheless, Charles will have to go down and miss a game in the next match. Who else is sitting on a yellow card? Someone else is sitting on a yellow card for Ducks United. Someone else. And you have to be careful You have the team 5 goals up. We're in the 71 minute, and no sign of subs are being made by the coaches. That's absolutely insane. Lawrence, take this one nicely. That's absolutely insane. A very valuable midfield player, and he have to go down on a red card because he must have forget he's on a yellow card. He could have been sub to save him for the next game. But that's just the way it is. We see all the coaches making mistakes. We've seen attackers making mistakes, making the wrong sub, putting the wrong man, making the wrong adjustment, losing the game. Nevertheless, that's just the way it is. So Uprising, it'll be an outside for the youngster. He's trying to sneak in there, but the AR cut him. So with that being said, I think I made my statement on that cause. Ducks is playing with 10 players now. Oh, here's a chance for Ducks. Number 6 goal. Here's Sylvanus taking on 2 players. No help at all, but Torres is there. He wouldn't pass the ball for Torres. Mali, shot! Powder puff. He should have crossed that ball for Torres. But Torres was on the other end. There was like 4 players in between, so he couldn't do much. So great work still by Silva. And then he found Ricketts. Ricketts found Mali, and Mali trying to put this one in. I think the goalkeeper had some hands on it, so it'll be a corner kick for the Ducks United. But yeah, a red card for Ducks United in the 71 minute for a very valuable player like Charles. Didn't call for, but it happened. He was sitting on a yellow card. I think that the coaches should have known that and maybe sub him and bring in somebody from the bench, bring anyone else that's available and secure him for the next game. But nevertheless, he'll miss a match for Ducks United. Uprising number 11. Lose it to Donahue, actually. Ball is being played on one half, so Ducks is applying some pressure here. Looking for goal number 6, just can't find it. We're seeing Charles warming up. I'm not sure who they'll put him in for, but I'll have to wait and see. Is it the big man coming out or no? They're taking out John, St. John. Look like number 14 is leaving the field. That sub should have been made long time. That would have avoided that red card if you are calculating the game properly and know who have yellow card and who don't have. So Charles will take his rightful spot, center defense. There'll be some adjustment. That's just to strengthen the back. I think it was a bit of a late observation by Ducks United coaches. And nevertheless, as I said, the players sometimes have to be more composed, be more self-disciplined. Can't give a tackle like that in front of the referee, knowing that you're on a yellow card, but that's the way it is. Ricketts, Torres. It's wow, what was that? I missed out on that one. I missed out on that one. So is it Torres that's down? So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, in the 76th minute of play, Ducks United 5 and Uprising 1. And one man is down for Ducks United. We also see a red card tonight. So we've been seeing red card in pretty much most of the games. We've seen red card in one of the games last week. I think Uprising had a red card. One of the defenders, I think, would miss that game. Now we've seen Charles, a good midfield player, will miss a game for Ducks. We've seen Crooks. Luckily that Western forfeit their game so they didn't have to play. Ducks win that point very easy. So again, coaches and managers have to focus on the games. They have to see, especially when yellow cards are issued, and especially if you are winning the game, it looks like you are winning the game. You can make adjustments, you can sub that player. I mean, you know, as a coach, you shouldn't feel bad when you make those kind of subs. You do it for the best interest of the team. Because even though, yes, he's a valuable player, but he's on a yellow card, 71 minutes. Now, if you sub him, yes, you might weaken the team a little bit, but that still wouldn't cost you too much because your 5 goes up. Check it out. I mean, I'm just talking of my 2 cents of football. I think I have enough knowledge of football to know that. It's not rocket science. But anyway, the game is on. Woo! Someone is down. Is that Donahue is down? He's in pain. The referee is not seeing that. Okay, he's up now. Turn Mali. Big goal. He's outside though. If he touch that ball, Silva might be outside. Silva needs to get back inside. Okay, shot at goal. Oh, that was a powder puff from Torres. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have more football action here. Tomorrow night, we'll see the girls in action. We'll see the Shining Stars coming up against the youngsters. We'll see action on Friday night, action on Saturday and Sunday. So, lots of football at the Raymond Igishat Stadium in the Valley. Marshall will take that through for the Ducks United. Ducks United in the 79 minutes of play cannot find goal number 6. Oh, that's a nice one. Cross. Who's there to finish? Mali is there. Straight in Van der Poel hand. The big man. For a big man, he's always there. That's a good thing. Very energetic, Mali. Would have played for Anguilla for a very long time and still have that fiery and still can score goals. Mali, the number 45. Oh, that's a nice pass here for the Uprising attacking. Oh. Silva is down. Is that Silva or Marshall? Silva or Marshall? Marshall is down. Lots of contact tonight. What's going on here? A card is issued, the first one for the Uprising. Well, can't see a game without cards. Who will be the man of the match tonight? We'll have to wait and see. Is it going to be the big man, Mali? Or is it going to be Silva or Torres? Charles. Marshall. Crooks. Mata playing a midfield role. Mali. Dino. Silva trying to get that one to Marshall, but intercepted by the Uprising midfield player. Ball kick in the air, but Lawrence will take it nicely. Can Uprising score a second goal? Mali with the ball heading that one back where he should control it and turn. Why would he head it back? And lost it to Uprising. Ricketts. Getting some work there. Getting some work. Marshall. Ricketts. Mata. Silva. What was that? Uprising. Nice ball for the Uprising youngster Gale. It will be a free kick against Ducks United. In the 83rd minute of play, we might see a sub coming in for the Ducks United. The veteran Ricky will get 10 minutes or so. That's very good. Good to see the veterans still playing football. There's another guy on the Ducks team with a yellow card. It better be him. They are subbing. It better be him. Trying to think who is that other guy. 2 yellow was issued to Ducks. One ended up being a red card. There's someone else. I'm trying to think of who is that person. Unless if it was St. John and he's off the field. But anyway. You have to make sure you're holding it. I don't come and lose it. The children involved, you make sure I don't come and sitting on. I would say 15 minutes. Is that okay? You say yes? Thank you. You're not missing no action. One person is down. Look like a free kick for the Uprising. So it's a free kick for the Uprising team. To be a free kick. Over the bar. The youngster, number 2 for Ducks United. Wow, he's moving fast. Wow. At the end of 90 minutes regulated time, no overtime in this game, Ducks United 5, the Uprising 1. Who will be the man of the match, I'm not sure, but it could be one of the goal scorers for the Ducks United. But nevertheless, till tomorrow, until we meet again, I'm seeing that Potty is going out with the trophy. Who will he give the man of the match? He might give it to one of the Ducks strikers. But until we meet again tomorrow when the girls come into action, it's 5-1 for Ducks United. The big man, Mali, will be, it looked like Mali will be the man of the match. I'm not sure who is going to be. No, it's not going to be Mali. Who is going to be? Why Potty is taking so long to call the guy? Who is going to be? I'm not sure. But look like Potty is taking forever to say who's going to be the man of the match. Look like Silva will be the man of the match. So until tomorrow, have a good night and safe drive home. Thank you.